Before the video starts, go ahead and swing by to my Big Cartel website where you can buy some cool merchandise. Link is in the description down below. Hey, what's going on, guys? True here. So today's video, we're actually gonna pressure wash the engine bay of the 240 because I already got a bunch of comments like before when I would work on the 240. You should wash your engine bay. Look at your hands. Look at this. Look at that. So today I'm just gonna clean the engine bay and just guide you guys how you guys can do it at home as well. Okay guys, so before we get started, we got to take off the battery just to make sure nothing happens, but I'm actually going to take out the battery on my car. Alright, so just take out the battery. It's going to make everything more easier. Okay guys, so we're going to be using this Purple Power, and of course I have my Ryobi pressure washer. It's a 2000 psi. Of course we're not going to be using 2000 psi to just wash off everything, but if you guys just have a regular water hose and a good nozzle, a spray nozzle, anything, you guys can actually do this yourself. Alright guys, so we have Purple Power, so we're just going to do just spray around, make sure everything gets nice and soaked. And you can tell my engine bay has never been cleaned before. I never cleaned it ever since I got the car, so just clean around. And you don't really want to go all out with the degreaser. I'm gonna try to go inside right here, spray all that right there, but you don't have to go really crazy with the degreaser. And grab all this stuff right here inside, and don't worry, you don't have to cover the alternator. I've done this before. You don't have to worry about that. So the reason why I took out my battery is because I want to get the inside of the alternator, and the battery's in the way, and plus I don't want to wet the battery. All right guys, so let it sit for a little bit, and then we're gonna hit it with some water, and it's gonna look tight. So this is my Ryobi pressure washer. We got the hose connected, and we also have it connected as well. It's actually an electric pressure washer, so all we got to do is just hit this black button and we can start washing the engine. Guys, what I like about this pressure washer is that you have 3 nozzles. You have your low pressure, medium pressure, and your high pressure. I was just messing around with these two, and it seems like this one gives out water a little less, so we gotta check this out. So I'm gonna be using this black nozzle to clean out the engine for the 240. So let's get to it. So we just let the Purple Power sit. Now we could just spray and wash it off. Just want to do it nice and light. You guys don't want to do it too strong. All right, so we're just gonna let it sit, and I'm gonna hit it with a second coat of Purple Power. Okay guys, so we let the water sit for a little bit. Now we're gonna hit it again with some Purple Power just to make sure we get all this grease off, because this 240 has it's been through a lot, as you can tell, but you just want to keep spraying Purple Power around and make sure we get all this grease off. Make sure we spray some in the block too. But as you can tell on the camera, or you guys watching, you guys can tell that it's way cleaner compared to when I started working on this car for the first time. But yeah, we're just gonna keep spraying Purple Power, and we're gonna hit it one more time with the pressure washer, and we're just gonna let it sit for a little bit, turn the car on, and we'll be done. Alright guys, so this is round 2, you know, washing this freaking dirty 240, but let's get started. Round 2, final round. Make sure this car gets nice and clean. Want to get the belts as well too, because this is where like all the dirt and gunk get inside. And we're gonna get the alternator inside as well. You gotta make sure everything is nice and clean. Get the sides where the fenders are at as well. And that's it. We're done. Check how clean it is, man. I've never seen this 240, you know, the engine this clean before. But all we have to do is just start the car, let the engine heat up, and the water's gonna vaporize, and that's it. We're all done. Check out the brake booster, dude. It's so clean. Check that out. It's nice and clean. But yeah, we're just gonna turn on the car and we'll see what happens. So next thing I have to do is just put the battery back and start the car. So what I'm gonna do is just put the battery back. Plug her right up. And start the car. All right, so I have my keys ready. All I'm gonna do is just start her up. The car started up like a champ, but you guys don't have to worry about wetting the alternator. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, but you have to cover the alternator. You don't necessarily have to cover the alternator, because when the engine's when the engine's already warmed up, it's gonna evaporate the water, so you don't have to worry about anything. But check that out. Look at my firewall. It's all white, nice. You can actually see my VIN number and stuff like that on my car. Check out my brake booster too. Nice and clean. Everything's freaking legit. Alright guys, I'm in the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, just comment down below. Also, if you guys haven't followed me on social media, please follow me on social media. I'm gonna leave everything on the description down below. Also, you guys don't necessarily need a pressure washer, a good pressurized nozzle. You guys can buy at Walmart. It's only like 10 or 15 bucks. That will actually work, you know, just to clean everything inside the engine bay. But before you guys start spraying, start spraying degreasers, spraying water, make sure you guys take out the battery. I know I'm gonna get comments down below saying like, you don't have to take out the battery, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. Just take out the battery just to be safe, because if you guys wet the battery, then you're gonna have to do electrical work and it's gonna be a big mess. So if you guys do have any questions, just comment down below and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later, dudes.
I done lived and did and done and seen it, you feel me? Go get it, keep your head up and just stay focused. Every time you see me, I am the freshest. Every time you see me, I come collect it. Cash out at the dealer, I swipe the debit. Cash out at the dealer, ain't need no credit.